$10,000 to any influencer who can beat me in a wrestling match. Isn't your wrestling stage like all your videos and pranks? Damn, looks like he really beat him down with that comment.
I woke up in Tokyo. I do not know how to find home.
Hey guys, did y'all miss me? This is YTHK0 back again with another video, and today we're going to be checking out some decent posts from r/MurderedByWords. So without any further ado, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Anyway, let's go. This is a plant-based meal being given to all guests at the Golden Globe Awards this year. No option with meat at all, no choice. Welcome to Hollywood in 2020 where vegan extremists rule. News. Man who wasn't invited to Golden Globes is unhappy about the meal at Golden Globes. Damn. I mean, that food though, it looks good. I don't know why he's complaining. Like, just because you weren't invited to the Golden Globes doesn't mean you could criticize them on their food and not expect them to roast you. This next post is about a Reddit comment section talking about a New Jersey hospital who fired 6 employees after they just found out they weren't vaccinated. Yeah, it's a hospital. Some are gonna do that.
I'm fairly confident they can't fire them for refusing to get the flu shot. Not sure why this would be different. It's also still experimental, and demanding someone to be a guinea pig is unconstitutional in my book. It was wrong to use in the military in the past, and it's wrong to demand it to our citizens now. I knew if the world was going to be this backwards, I would have to become a lawyer. Instead, I just sit and watch my rights disappear before my eyes.
Then we got this absolute masterpiece of a Harry Potter book's worth of a roast, which is exactly what makes this moment great because you're wrong, lol. Here's the source. In fact, some entire states mandate that hospitals have to ensure their staff members get the flu shot. If you were a lawyer, you'd be significantly better educated and would actually be smart enough to realize that this is completely constitutional and that no rights are being infringed upon. Given the fact that you're too lazy to even research the constitutionality of compulsory vaccines, you probably never had what it took for law school anyways. And just in case you still think you're not completely and totally wrong on this, here is a Supreme Court case that upheld the authority of states to enforce the compulsory vaccination. So yes, it is constitutional. No, your rights aren't being taken away. Find something else to whine about and learn to do a brief Google search on a topic before acting like you know what you're talking about. I don't think political roast could actually get more greater than this itself. So, I'm not proud of this, but I just made a scene in public for the first time in my life. I walked into Starbucks, they asked me to put a mask on. I yelled, "This is BS!" I turned around and walked out. I know what you're thinking. My first mistake was walking into a Starbucks. So, where did you end up applying instead? I think you played to Starbucks. This next post is a little bit pixelated, so I'm gonna try my best reading this. I'm 20. You're pretty much insulting a teenager for having hobbies. Hey, son, you're 20. Your time to claim being a teenager has officially come to a close. You've been a legal adult for 2 years. If you're going to give people shit for wasting time fighting racism, then anticipate being given shit to wasting your time on Super Smash Brothers. B. You're insulting people for wanting to enact positive political change. So maybe cool your jets a bit here. Welcome to the real world. You don't get to just sit on your high horse and smugly go, you care about racism? You're not as good as me, a person who cares about the Uyghur genocide and climate change while at the same time writing essays about Link. C. Gee whiz. It's almost as if you're capable of having hobbies and worrying about important political things. Turns out people can worry about different things all at once. Breaking news, US births declined for the 6th straight year in 2020 as the pandemic accelerated a trend that has been building for the last decade. It's almost like if you saddle a generation with massive debt, then hit them with the second economic crisis of their working lives, while simultaneously showing how little your society cares about children or caregiving, they will make choices accordingly. Okay, this roast is good and all, don't get me wrong, but when are we actually gonna get a post that doesn't have politics in it? So apparently we got a rating on a certain kind of game. I do not know what, but yeah. Not recommended as of today. I posted on the forums that I regret having activated the pride code they released. I got a banned in this following comment by a developer. It's great how putting pride stuff in our games helps us weed out all the homophobes so easily. So yeah, if you don't like something, you're a homophobe to these people. I'd rather not support SJW openly aggressive developers. Also, this is of course getting reported to Steam as offense, and in no way am I attacking anyone with a different sexual choice. Way more open than an SJW developer may think. You don't know me nor my life experiences. Please devs, never lift this ban as I have no interest on interacting with you ever again. I only wish for Steam to take proper action against your fully aggressive offense. You can't treat people like that while hiding under equality pop culture icons. Edit, I'm not even allowed to reply to comments on my own review. Odd. I thought the people that banned me was all in for diversity and freedom for speech. But then I recall they told me that I am a homophobe that needs to be weeded out for not liking in-game items. It's good to know equality to these people means you can't say you don't like something. Then the developer replies, "Hey there, we're really sorry that a set of brightly colored flags upset you so much that you felt you needed to make a post saying that you hated them. It must have been a real struggle for you to be forced to enter into a code into a game that would unlock them. Instead of just ignoring them, you weren't interested. It must have also been a real struggle for you to then be forced to come onto the forums and let everybody know how much they had upset you. Of course, you must be super cool with the choices that people get to make in their own lives. For you to enter a code you weren't interested in and then come on the forums to post about it. Don't worry, we won't be lifting the ban. You're just a bit too super cool for us." I really love the sarcasm of the developer. Like, it kind of looks and sounds like sarcasm when I say women in 1999. I want a guy who is nice and shows up. Women in 2021. I want a guy who shaves his balls, is nice, grooms his junk, showers every day, is funny, has ambitions, wears nice clothes, and is kind. You just told the entire internet you don't shower regularly or groom yourself downstairs. People like you are so fast to call double standards when women don't want to pay for dates, but you expect me to shave my smooth when you won't shave your hairy balls. Well, I guess you could say that roast was a banger. When you hear about mass graves in Canada, just know that those mass graves are called cemeteries, and there is nothing nefarious about them. This is one of the most absurd and destructive false narratives the media has ever concocted. Number 1, what normal school needs a cemetery? Number 2, what cemeteries have exclusively the bodies of children in them? 3, these are mass graves. Number 4, they're unmarked and the ground penetrating radar was needed to find many of these. Number 5, many of the kids at the schools disappeared. Number 6, you. Who in the hell is so delusional they complain about cemeteries? Well, then again, it is Twitter, so... Awareness of privacy issues and how biometric and personal data can be exploited and abused at the expense of the user's safety in being for profit. It's not a fun superpower, but it's what you gave me. Oh, really? Name a superpower you grew up wanting that VR has granted you. Meh, I give that roast 7 out of 10. Pretty decent, but not the best. It's still better than politics, though. I'm gonna give you that. Alright guys, that's the end of today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.